chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snapping, ain't banging, drinks bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
The pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Los Angeles.
Go.
Low left side, taken in by Adams. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Herbert to throw once more. And finds Adams downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
A first chance inside the red zone for the Chargers. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. On the move, headed right. He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Completed left side to Samuel. And they get this down to the 12-yard before being stopped. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third-down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous walkthrough by the defense to stop that short. Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He can shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Penix working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
It's a 3rd down, give to Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
From the shotgun, Penix made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. 4th down coming up. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Wow, haven't seen this one before. Fair catch at the 2. I thought they would have let that one bounce into the end zone, but they're going to start backed up against their own goal. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
The truth, Kate, he felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Herbert on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Now Herbert to throw. Down the field. Evans has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks want to shy away from.
Tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4, there's a first down.
4 yards on that first down run, and you're 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. To throw, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
One thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Herbert. Screen here for Williams. Space to the left. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Second down, give to Harvey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
When you're not.
Chargers are going to opt for a 5th DB, third down. Here he goes, third and long. This one to Williams out left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys. Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air with Penix. And a screen pass for Judkins. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, check. Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
Giving this to Harvey. Room to run inside the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. You'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Here's Herbert. Hits his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Right side into the hands of Adams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Second and 5.
Now Herbert again. Escapes the pocket. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Chargers first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find the holes. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working quickly here. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Give to Williams from the gun. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Game's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He gets the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
He finds Adams, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Herbert now. Connects with Adams again. He'll muster a little down to the 30. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Motioning the tight end left. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run the toss for Williams. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after, looks like a yard gain. Nick Martin making that play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Now Herbert to throw. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Herbert now to throw on third. Completed over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Back to throw it. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Harvey now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They're on the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Penix here from the gun. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he takes it down to the 33. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Finds him over the middle. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If the route check, score the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
They'll try this extra point. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw once more. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Herbert throwing again. It's on target to Williams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
The throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Up the gun they go with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
These aren't the plays that we need highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. Now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
And the Chargers 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Buying some time right. Brought in close to the 8. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
5-9. Cap it.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Raiders can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Still going through the 25. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set now, 1st and 10. Play action, here's Penix. Did not like what he was seeing, Brett, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. He's going deep. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chattown. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. Breaks the tackle. He gets by another one. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it cheeky and for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send it out wide to Samuel. And this one doesn't go far. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers needing 4 points. He'll throw it. That's caught by Williams. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Whoa, he lost the football! And the Raiders get to it! Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. Has room into the secondary. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Johnson now on the return.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Raiders have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
All set to go now from the 35. Give up the middle to Harvey. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 22. And it's a Vegas first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The Black Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs